Good morning, welcome to Nifty prediction. Let's go to the prediction for Friday. Every indication shown in the positive, all ratio and average and weight and absolute frequency all indicating positive, which means it is a positive day. But the pre-market needs to support the positive, so the pre-market must have to be at least open 1 point in the positive. And one more key point is that the bearish level which is having in the positive itself. So that is one point which we need to watch out. So this is the level that is the bearish level which highlighting today. So anything it has to open above that level which we need to watch out, because if that bullish market needs to maintain, it has to open at least 4 points above the previous closing. If the market is opens less than that 4 point, then the happening of bullish which may be doubtful, it may go down downside as well. So the pre-market, if it is supporting, it may stay in the positive, but it may end up in the flat 20-30 points like that. So as per the data, it is very bullish, but still that pre-market needs to open in the positive, and still it is open above 4 points. That is the key. And the pre-market opens in the negative, means the bullish trend will be doubtful, because that is the key point for this kind of a scenario. All indication, four indications showing positive, but the pre-market is not opening in the positive, means it is negative, means it may become bearish market as well. And bullish stop loss which we are having around 12,125.67. If that stays above that level, then the bullish will stay on the cards. And bearish which we have, if anyone go for a bearish, they must have to keep stop loss 12,172.31. If that level is not breaking, then we may see a bearish trend as well. These are all the bullish and bearish stop loss levels. And bullish open target level having today around 12,324.74. So if that level is breaking, then open target will come, and bearish open target will come 12,131.42. If that level is breaking, then bearish open target will come. Anything in between, still the market is says volatile market. And pivot level we are having around 12,227.70. Why it is that anything above that pivot level, market will try to move towards to the positive side. Anything below that pivot level, market will try to move downside. So pivot level is having around 70 points in the positive, which is around 70, exactly around 76 points, by 76.55. So anything below that level, market will try to come down. So that is the notable point. Anything above that level only, market will try to go up. So in between, it will try to oscillate. And these are all the support and resistance level. We have very less support levels, around 49 points. So anything beyond that, it will be multiple of these points. So it will be multiple of 50, it will go 100, and then 150 and 200, like that it will go if this level is breaking. That is notable. Once again, it will be open target, so we need to watch out that open target is having around 12,131.42 itself. So that is the key. So if that level is breaking, then it will become open target. So that we need to watch out. And these are all the past records data. So as per the past record data, which shows that mixed kind of results. If the market is opens in the even in the positive also, if it is not breaking the previous closing, then it has ended up in the positive, but still it is not big positive. That is the one key point. And we have one day it has ended up in the big positive, so it has to open huge gap up. So if the market is opens huge gap up today, after, if it is falling in the negative also, you can buy. That is what it is indicating. So if the market is opens huge gap up and it is falling down towards to negative, means it is an indication for buying. That is what it is indicating. And if the market is opens in the negative side, it has opened three times in the negative side, and two times it has ended up in the negative, and one time it has ended up in the positive. So it is a kind of a mixed scenario. It is showing it is not going to be that much easy day to trade. So we need to watch out how it is going to open and where it is going to open. If the market is opens in the negative, it has a good chance to go at least 70 points in the downside. So uh, all those three occasions it has went more than 70 points if the market is opens in the negative side. And if the market is opens in the positive, we need to watch out how much high it goes. For example, it has opened 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 times. Only one time it has opened huge positive, so we will take only those 6 times. So because we will check out how much high it has went 50 points, less than 50 points, almost 4 times. So those occasions are less than 50 points. So those times it has ended up in the mid kind of scenario. It is not a huge profit. It is like 30s and 12 and 40 negative side and 50. So it is not a big thing, big positive day, because all the results are in the mid kind of scenario. Only one time it has ended up in the big positive. So it is not going to be that much bullish day. So that is what it is indicating. It is kind of a mixed scenario, but it may go high around the average of 68 points. That is notable. So if it is going some extent towards to some high, it may have a chance to come down. That is what it is indicating. So that we need to watch out. So if anything breaks 70 or more than that, it may go towards to some 100 or maybe 240. So if those 240 needs to happen, it has to open big gap up. Let's see how the market is going to give us. What this indicates is no matter how much high, it may correct a bit after some high. That is what it is showing. Let's see how the market is going to give us on Friday. Thank you.